me, here is some of my students remember coming up to the Adobe Lodge here. This was the place for many of our field trips. So we came to this place for many, many years. Right outside here, there's a wall, and we used to have lunch there. Rain or shine, we used to have lunch with our students right there. We would visit the mission. If you remember, 4th grade is the 21 missions. So this was one of the ones that we visited. It's another special place for me because this is where I did my master's. Back in 1981, after teaching a whole day at Dakota, I would come over here to take about 3 or 4 hours of classes. And sometimes I would forget to eat. And that was the toughest stage, is going a full day without eating. But I made it, and I graduated right in these gardens in 1981. Senator Dianne Feinstein gave the speech and gave me my master's. And I'm glad that some are following my footsteps here. We have a parent who is now in the master's program, the same one that I went through, and she is following her career. So it's a very special place. Right now, my whole program is out of whack because my daughter is not here. And basically, the first time that I thought about this place was to do a Northern California wedding reception outside with tents and everything for my youngest daughter who got married. And she is not here, so it's good. She's the one. She's the one that almost did not make it. She's the one of less than 1% who made it through a car crash back in 2007. And in those days, you're about to see myself and most of the people here who were with me. I never thought that it could happen, but it did. So it is a special time for me, and hopefully they will arrive. She was on a flight from Texas this morning, so she's arriving from Oakland Airport. And so my first intention of this one is to introduce them when they arrive, as far as our Northern California family. The wedding took place in Southern California, where he's from, and most of us could not attend. So it's a pleasure for me to start basically with their wedding. So it's a video, this short video that you'll have. Hope you enjoy it. Again, the lunch is basically limited to certain things. So it will be particularly for those who like chicken. Sorry, that's it. It's chicken. Those who do dessert, who need vegetarian, please tell your waiter or waitress that you have the vegetarian dish, and they'll gladly substitute. Okay, so right now, what I'd like to do is start what was one of the happiest moments in my life, and people who attended there, everybody there asked me, what can you tell us in one word? How was this wedding? And the only word that I could come out with was fun. It was just fun. Everybody had fun. So hopefully you can share that with me right now. Now, I was supposed to retire 3 years from now. Okay, but fate, destiny, my temper, got the best of me, so I retired now. So it's, sorry for, this is a makeshift one. What I'm going to present after the lunch and so forth is to answer questions that my students have had throughout the years. So this is like a last class session. So pay attention. There will be a test and homework at the end. Thank you. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Come on in. Come in. So this is Rebecca and Joy's wedding. So with great pleasure, and it's an honor to introduce to you Mr. Joy and Mrs. Rebecca Healy. They were married in October 2017. So now we have them in 16. I haven't been in retirement for a year yet. Okay, so 16. And we have the pleasure of having them now live in Pleasant Hill. So they're now Northern Californians. And so doing very well. Thank you. Okay, right now, again, for my students and those who know me, I used to treat my students to pizza, okay, the pizza price. So particularly the boys looked at their salads and went, ugh. Well, this is also a lesson, guys. The world's made out of more things than pizza. So, but enjoy, talk to each other, and any bad stories about me are untrue.